thinking, to not let the circumstances talk them out of what God had already done. He said in verse 8, do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is the one who goes before you. He will never fail you or forsake you. 3 times in 6 verses he said, God will go ahead of you. God is saying to you what he said to the Israelites. You're going to come in to some upstream blessings. Things that God has already made happen. Opportunity, healing, abundance. God is going before you right now. Here's the key. Don't let downstream doubt keep you from upstream blessings. Instead of thinking about how big the obstacle is, how you'll never pay your house off, never meet the right person, why don't you have upstream faith? God, I thank you that you're going ahead of me, opening doors that no person can shut, doing what medicine cannot do, taking me where I cannot go on my own. Father, I thank you for your upstream blessings. A few years ago, my brother Paul was in Haiti right after a big earthquake. He and a team of surgeons were operating on all the injured people. At one point, the main monitor they were using during surgery to see the patient's blood pressure, vital signs, went out. Without that monitor, they couldn't do any more surgeries. The men in charge started searching the hospital. They looked everywhere, couldn't find one. Paul and his team started making calls, but nothing was available. It would take several days to have one flown in from the States. And looked like they were at a standstill. A few hours later, the hospital administrator, a local Haitian man, came in carrying a brand new monitor still in the box. They opened it, and it was exactly what they needed. Had all the right connections. Paul and the other surgeons were so surprised that he would have that exact monitor. He told how 2 years earlier, he was at a hospital administrators conference in the States. Everyone that attended was entered into a contest for a door prize. Out of several thousand people, it just so happened that he won this monitor. He had no need for it at the time. It was still in storage. But God is going ahead of you. He knows what you're going to need in the future. That was an upstream blessing. God had the solution before they had the problem. Amen. He said in Isaiah, before you call, I will answer you. Yes. That's why we can live in peace, not worried about our children, stressed over our health, losing sleep over our finances. God is going ahead of you. Amen. There are things he's doing right now that you can't see. Maybe the waters are not parting. You don't see any sign of things changing. That's okay. Have upstream faith. God is working. He's taking care of what you're concerned about. The angel has already been dispatched with the answer. There are upstream blessings coming your way.